Life is all about ups and downs. We do face some downfalls in our day to day life. If not today, tomorrow you may face. If not in your past, in future maybe you will face, because everyone has to go through. This is the I would say structure of life. Your life can never be smooth. Okay, but now the question comes, why I'm talking here all this thing, because this platform is all about learning spoken English. So don't worry, I'm talking this because there is a direct correlation with this topic, how to learn spoken English. We have questioned that whenever we are trying to speak English in front of anybody, there are some people, there are some group of people who would always make fun of you. Maybe not on face, but indirectly in some other way. Maybe their facial expression would be so much unrespectful for you. Maybe they are trying to say that you cannot achieve anything in life. Why you are wasting your time here? Go and do something different. Leave the idea of learning spoken English. Maybe it is your own best friend or some family member too. So what you have to do then and there, because this is the biggest problem everybody face, any English learner. And how to deal with this kind of issue we know very well, but we forget that time because of the anger issue that arises that time. When somebody is behaving wrong with you, somebody is acting disrespectful with you, that time you are not in your control. Your mind is completely flying in different zone. That time you feel like I should give a huge punch on his face so that he can realize the importance of English. Maybe that person is not able to speak English, but he or she is ready to taunt you, to make fun of your English. And under their influence, you stop your practice. And this is the core purpose of my today's discussion, that whenever somebody pull your leg back and don't allow you to go ahead in your life, what you have to do, don't think that I have to take revenge to these people. Revenge also be taken, but by whom? Who is already well settled? You know, our political leaders, so-called neta, they are so powerful. They are not educated. They don't know even English. Our prime minister, he also doesn't know English, how to speak English. Yet he is powerful. What he can't do nowadays, whatever he wants, he can do anything, everything, because of the power, the position that he has achieved in his life. But you and me very easily feel bad when somebody disrespect us, and we start taking revenge in wrong way, that I will also insult that person in front of crowd, which is completely poor idea, I would say. And you don't have to do anything with this kind of idea. This kind of act will not take you any high position. If you really want to give that person a lesson, then you what you have to do is start working hard, start practicing hard. Hard doesn't mean that again show him. No, learn English for yourself, improve your communication skill, to make your personality better, to get more opportunities for career perspective. Maybe nowadays there are multiple startup business and YouTube channel. You will see that most of the YouTubers are speaking in English and they are earning more money. Why? Because they get promotional videos, they get collaboration with big brand, they pay them huge money just because of English. Nowadays, English has become a modern language. I would not say international language, because it is not international. No matter how long we keep on shouting it is international, but it is not, because most of the big countries, popular countries, developed countries, they do not speak English. They do not even prefer speaking English. Let's say, for example, China. They avoid speaking English. In fact, they try to promote their own language, Chinese. Russia, you see, Russian people hardly speak English. I mean, hardly doesn't mean they don't know, but they are not mad and not running behind learning spoken English. But if in case of India, here we don't have anything, we don't have any option. We work as a, I won't say labor, but yes, not even less than that. We are working as a labor for other country because in India there is cheap labor. They easily find cheap labor and from here they hire the people. And on that note, you, if you are good English speaker, then definitely they will hire you at first. And here is the opportunity that Indian student, you know, achieve. I mean, they get. If you are good at English, if your spoken English is good, then nobody can stop you. And this is the point where you have to understand that no matter how people are you know, mocking at you that why you are learning English. Without learning English also you can do multiple things. Yes, I'm not denying that there are multiple options available in the market. In fact, btech, btech student, their ideas are more more appreciable appreciated by the hiring companies. Even if they don't know English in a better way, they are hired. Why? Because of their knowledge. But I'm talking about those category of people who want to improve their English, just like me, who want to speak English. They are fond of speaking English, and there is nothing wrong in it. In fact, in India also there are multiple interviews being conducted in English only. They have, they do have option of Hindi interview, but English student, I mean, one who speak English, those students get more marks in interview as well. You see the example of UPSC nowadays who become IAS, IIF officer. Their English is not so super, but they are able to speak, they are able to communicate. You will see variety of speaker among those UPSC toppers, SSC toppers, NEET toppers. They are speaking English in a very wide variation. I mean to say that some of them who have completed their education from good schooling, from renowned and popular or English medium schooling, you will find that those people, students are speaking in a very, very decent and smooth way using very high-fi English word. Whereas those students who completed their education from, you know, medium level of English medium school or belong to just middle class family, they do know how to speak English, but their way of speaking English is completely different from other people. I mean, they will use very, very simple words so that everybody can understand. Even my English is like that. I don't use hi-fi. Whenever I try to use, I, you know, I mean, I lose the flow. And that is why I avoid. One thing I have understand that the more you are simple, the more long you can go. You don't have to show people. And that was my point is about revenge. Don't take revenge when somebody insult you on the name of learning spoken English or any other thing. Then always remember one thing, only those people can insult you who don't know the ABCD of that area, that thing. If you gonna ask them one question related to that field, they will run like anything because they don't know the ABCD of that particular thing. But we don't have to get demotivated because of all their behavior, bad behavior, insulting behavior. These people are just to discourage you, just to look down upon. so that you don't, you know, go ahead in life. You don't make your future bright, because they know this person has already set a goal which is quite higher than them. You are able to achieve that goal. You dare to live that dream, and now you are working as well. In fact, you are zero in that thing, but you have shown your courage that you can build your confidence in that particular area, be it learning spoken English. So when I started with revenge, my all focus was into this, uh, that one should, of course, forget about such people, what they told you, forget about their word. In fact, you can't forget their face, but remember that, okay, just because you can't do this doesn't mean I can't do this. Okay, and leave it, let it go, whatever they speak. And whenever you think of taking revenge, stop your mind, control your mind over there, and try to understand that I'm not here on this earth, beautiful earth, to invest my energy and time on this useless people who demotivates you. Rather, you have to use this time efficiently for improving yourself, improving your personality, improving your communication skill, and practicing more, so that one day you can achieve your goal of becoming fluent speaker. That's all for this video. Thank you, bye, and take care.